Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Before we get into it this week, I just want to say this week is dedicated to my beautiful mother, who is 77 years old. Here's a picture of us. Might be a little bit old, but you get the gist. She had an unfortunate incident with a glass ball decoration in her backyard and the very hot sun that we are suffering from in Australia. You can put two and two together. The thing is that it was just an uncanny incident and something that we didn't really consider. I was actually the one to give her the glass ball, I think, but never in a million years did I see that coming. Anyway, so that's what the choices are this week. Choose between which glass ball you would like. Now, I'm only doing one video, which is going to go up on YouTube. The Facebook link will be up there. TikTok, you guys are getting the intro. You're getting to make your choices, but if you do want to see your selection, then head over to YouTube and you can see the full video. Don't forget to subscribe and to like, because moving forward I believe that I'm just going to put the full videos up on YouTube, because that's kind of what that platform's for, whilst I'm going to continue to go live on TikTok, which is what that platform is for. So I hope that makes sense. I hope I've got your love and support, because you've got mine. But yeah, let's look at our choices. Well, it's already up there, but you've got a choice between the three different glass balls. So whichever one you're attracted to, concentrate on that now and we'll get into the video. Okay guys, if you chose this glass ball, then this is your reading. Okay, so your first card out is the sex card upside down. Whoops, we'll get to that in a sec. Okay, so the sex card upside down can be, look, a lack of sex. Great, fantastic. That's the physical representation of it. But there is a lack of passion in your life at the moment, a lack of getting what you want. There's just little things. I feel like there's little things that you're either missing out on or not going your way, and it's kind of building up this frustration that life is crap and everything's crap. And don't go down that path, because look, sometimes it does happen where we have a run of bad luck or bad energy. A lot of the times it's because we are meant to be learning something, and something good normally comes from the bad things in our life. That's how we grow, that's how we learn, that's how we prepare for the future. So keep that in mind, okay? Now, the overseas travel card, I know that when I accidentally went to flip that over, I went to flip it in a different way. It just comes down to how I address the cards when I get to them. If anybody's had a private reading with me, or if you guys have been watching for a while, you know that each card has a general meaning, but it's the way I interpret it, and it's the way I pick it up, whatever I'm drawn to. So, having said that, this overseas travel card is saying that you are going to move. Look, there could actually be an actual move for you, physical relocation. There could be a trip, a holiday or something. If there is something that you're planning, a trip or a holiday for the future, it's kind of coming up in the cards now to kind of, when you're frustrated about other things, and like I always say, if you can't change the outcome of something, find a way to stop stressing and worrying about it. I know it's easy said, but once you learn to do that, you're going to be so much happier, because when we stress about something that we can't change, it festers, it builds, and it affects the rest of, like, all areas of our life. So look, sometimes you need to have a distraction, you know, go for a walk, go for a run, go shopping, do whatever it is that you do, as long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, in order to cope with the current situation. Now, why I'm saying this is because this card is alluding to a change that is coming for you, a big move, whether it's buying a house and moving property, going on a holiday. It's kind of saying to you right now, plan for that. When you're stuck in frustration, plan your holiday, plan what type of house you want and where you want to live. Like, it's kind of saying escape reality a little bit and focus on your future, because what you're going through now is going to allow you to get to that future. This isn't dream or fantasy. This is plan your future, okay? Because it is going to change. Look, see, this is surrender. This is, you need to stop worrying. You need to give something up here. You need to surrender to the, like, it is what it is. That's kind of what this surrender card is saying. It's not saying give up and go home and pack your bags and stop playing the game. It's kind of like, you're in this situation, just give into it. It is what it is right now. That I feel like that you're stuck and there's very few options that you have. Don't forget, you always have a choice. You always have options. But I do feel like it's kind of like, look, just give into what you're going through at the moment. It will pass, and then you can move forward with your life. And everything that you're learning now, whether it be friends turning on you or arguments with co-workers, and I feel like there's a lot of seeing people's true colors, not just the individual person, but seeing traits that, like what a narcissist is, where they only care about themselves and nobody else. You might be surrounded by a narcissist at the moment, but what is going on is that you're getting a learning lesson on how to recognize narcissists, so that when you move forward in your life, if you see those signs, you know what to expect, so you can avoid the situation, okay? So again, this is surrender to the situation. It is going to get better, but it is, I feel like a learning, not so much a learning lesson, but what you're going through right now, you need to be going through, because it's going to strengthen you, give you that courage, that energy, that focus to really concentrate on your future and achieve your goals. There we go. The Younger Woman card is a card of freedom. You can see that she's breaking free of chains. This is exactly what I'm saying. What you're going through now is going to lead to freedom. This could be motivation to get your ass up off the couch and do something with your life. Or this could be motivation to no longer take crap from people. This could be motivation to, you know what, I'm sick of this place. I'm going to get a better job. I'm going to earn more money. I'm going to, whatever it may be. All of this, there's a reason for what you're going through right now, okay? But this heralds freedom, whether it be financial freedom, freedom from, whatever you're tied to at the moment and the problems that you're at. I know what it's like to be locked into either a job because you're worried about bills, or living somewhere because your money might be tied up in where you're living, or there might be circumstances around that. I understand that. But this freedom card is, you are going to make it through. You are going to have freedom. You are going to be able to have that future that you are picturing, that you are focusing on right now. So it's kind of like, just write it out. It is going to get better for you. Okay? Guys, I really hope that helped. As always, if you want a full reading, you can contact me at thegreenspsychic@gmail.com. I will be live on TikTok at 7 p.m. on Sunday night. I am recording this in advance because the internet isn't 100% here, so I'm going to have to take it over to my lovely mother's and upload there. So it is going up in advance, but I will be on Sunday night at 7 p.m. Okay, guys, you take it easy, blessed be, and just write it out. Okay? Have a good one. Hi, guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. So if you chose this glass ball, then this is your reading. Whoa. Okay, I'm just going to reshuffle because the card went flying out. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. In a one-on-one, I would pull that out, but not for a general. Okay, so your overall card is the overseas travel card right now. So look, this is like, don't make any big changes, don't make any big movements. I feel like the energy around you is wanting you to, or you may have the feeling that you need to. That's great. If you feel you need to make changes, great. Just don't do them now. Think through all your options clearly and perfectly, and think through the ramifications of making those decisions, okay? What this is saying is, it's not saying that you're not going to make changes or you don't need to make changes. What this is saying is, don't do it right now. It's kind of like, okay, let's just say that you lost your job. You got fired, didn't see it coming. Now you're like, okay, well, I can't afford to pay bills and everything until I get another job. I'm going to have to cancel my lease here and move home with my parents, you know? Don't do that. There is a way through it. Don't make any knee-jerk reactions. That's what it's saying right now. Don't make any big knee-jerk reactions right now, because there's more to come in a good way. Okay, so look, yeah, look, this is kind of like saying that there is more to come, but what I'm saying is that let's use the metaphor that I just used, okay? You've lost your job. How the hell am I going to pay bills? I'm not going to be able to do it. There is a way out. There is something coming for you, even if it's just a part-time job at McDonald's in order to pay your bills for now until you find a job. There is a job coming for you. You're going to throw yourself into getting a job. You're going to have a job in no time, and you're going to be back in the same position, if not in a better position, earning more money, maybe even closer to home, where you don't need to give up that lease and move home with your parents, okay? So that's the analogy that I'm going for here. Look, this baby card is also, again, it's saying don't start anything right now, okay? The timing is just not right. So if, again, this could be about, you know, that's it. I hate my job. I'm going to quit and I'm going to get a new job. It's saying don't do that, okay? It's either a fact that your energy is not in the right place, your head's not in the right place, you haven't thought it through. It could be some of that, but it also could be that I really feel like that there is more information coming, more of an insight into your current situations. So work might be really crap at the moment and you want to quit and leave. But if you wait, you know, 3 days, the boss might come up to you and go, look, I know work is so crap, so we're going to give you a pay rise and maybe offer you another position. And you're like, well, I felt like I was being targeted. And they're like, no, we have to put you in the same boat as everybody else, but we want to offer you this better situation for yourself, which you're not going to get if you storm into the boss's office and quit, okay? This is the kind of situation that I'm talking about. Like buying a new house at the moment. I don't know anything about the property market. Baba, you okay? Well, she's having a good scratch over that. I don't know anything about the property market, but right now it could. I feel like it's saying now is not the time to buy a house. It could be wait 2 weeks and you find the perfect house that you're after. It's just, I could go on with all the metaphors and analogies, but I hope that I've conveyed the point there. Just wait, there's more information coming. Yeah, look, this is the older gentleman card that's hit rock bottom, and he's climbed his way out of there, learnt a whole bunch with these books and everything, and now he can storm off into the future without being affected. This is upside down. This is saying that you're currently... Unknown caller. Go away. Sorry. I'm using my phone as a timer so I don't go too long with these readings, and I'm getting calls. I'll call you back for a reading. Okay. So yes. That's what this card stands for. It being upside down is saying that you are climbing out of this hole. You're on your way up. You are learning what you need to learn. That's the important thing right now. You need to be learning what you need to know. So instead of just getting the shits and screw this, I'm out, learn, well, why did this situation happen? Could I have done something differently? Was it my fault or was it the other person's fault? And if it is the other person's fault, which I totally believe is the situation, is there a way I could have handled it differently? And what I'm saying is not to place blame or anything like that. It's to work out how you could deal with this situation. What have you learned from the situation you're going through in order to take that into your future, so that if the same situation arises, which time and time again we do have the same situation, different people, different circumstances, same situation, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, well, you're learning something now. So going into the situation in the future, you might be able to avoid a negative situation altogether, as long as you're learning and picking yourself up out of this hole. Now, in order to do all of this, you've got to be in a positive headspace. You can't do this. This is kind of what I'm feeling here. You can't do any of this out of anger or hatred or desperation. You've got to be doing it because you want to better your future. You genuinely want to make these changes for the right reason, not just a knee-jerk reaction. Okay, I hope that helped. Now the last card is, okay, look, this is a wish card. This is a house and home card. It's upside down, so it is kind of like, look, right now wishes aren't coming true, but if you want, this isn't the future, okay? This isn't part of, you know that sometimes the cards come out as this is advice to give you or whatever. This card isn't the future, okay? What it is saying is, right now it's really tough. Your wishes aren't coming true. Things are really hard. But if you want to turn this around so that your wishes do come true and you have the home, the goal, achieve everything you want to. You can totally do that. Right now, it's saying that, yeah, this is what you're currently going through, that the wishes aren't coming true. But through taking this advice and doing what you need to do in the proper way and learning, you are absolutely going to be able to turn this around and get everything that you want. As long as you do it in a positive headspace and learn as you're going along. Not specific, it doesn't have to specifically be learning what you should and shouldn't do. Maybe it's learning about other people, not to trust other people, or, you know, look for warning signs. You know, there's a lot of learning here. But I hope that helped, guys. As always, if you do want a full reading, you can contact me at thegreenspsychic@gmail.com or via the socials. I will be live at 7 p.m. on Sunday night on TikTok. Until then, keep your head down. Don't make any knee-jerk reactions. I will see you next week, and blessed be. Hi guys, Aaron Lepre, the Green Psychic. Okay, so if you chose this glass ball, then this is your reading. Okay. Alright, so your overall message is simple. Don't give up. I'm getting this a lot, like a lot of the readings, the energy this week has been don't give up. Okay, so look, this could be, look, I don't necessarily feel like it's overly bad, the situation you're in. It could be, but it is saying don't give up. I feel like that this is just a general pep talk in general, to say, look, you know, you have goals, you have things that you want to achieve, you're working your ass off. Don't give up, because good things are ahead. Okay, I really don't feel like there's anything bad there. Look, this is kind of, you're feeling locked down. This is a freedom card. It's upside down, so it is kind of saying that you are feeling tied down, locked in. It's kind of like you're in a rut. I get this a lot when I'm doing a reading for certain men, that, well, women as well, but are in the midlife crisis thing, where it's kind of like, this is my life, I'm kind of freaking out, I want more. It is don't give up. You can have whatever you want in life, you know, to a degree. So go out there and chase it. When I say to a degree, obviously, if you want to be, you know, the biggest film star in the world, well, only a few people can do that. But I'm talking about within reason. If you want your own house, if you want a good job, if you want to find the love of your life, if you want to settle in a part of the world, all of that is achievable. It's just a matter of getting it done. And I feel like you're already on the path to getting it done. Look, this is negative energy. It's upside down. It is saying get rid of the negative thoughts in your head. Get rid of the negative feelings that are around you. Sometimes when I get down with this negative energy, sometimes I physically shake myself like a wet dog. Because it wakes you up, it gets the blood flowing, it gets the positive energy going, and it's almost like you're shaking that bad energy off. Sometimes we need to do that, because it's like, you know, I'm sure your mind has wandered at some point down a dark rabbit hole, and you've had to go, no, don't think like that, or don't think about that, because nothing good can come from it. That's kind of what this card is saying. You need to be breaking out of that negative space at the moment, in whatever way you can, whether it be physically shaking yourself like a wet dog, like I do, or going for a walk, or going for a swim, you know, having a bath. Water is really good for literally washing yourself, but washing off negative energy, okay? We're coming into summer in Australia. The weather is starting to warm up. Perfect time to go to the beach for a swim, especially with the salt in the ocean. Very purifying, okay? But you know, find a way to shake yourself out of this negativity, because it is going to get better. Okay, look, this is what I'm afraid of. Again, this isn't the future. This one isn't the future. Sorry, this one is not the future. This is kind of like an outcome if you don't go through this. This is advice. This is saying, look, there is going to be heartbreak if you continue to go down that negative rabbit hole of nothing's ever going to change. This is my life. Blah blah blah. You are going to break. You are going to have a heart attack. Not a heart attack. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. But you know, look, it's just not good for you. Now, a lot of people are self-destructive and are going to be like, yep, that's typical, and you're going to go down that rabbit hole. Now, I really, really urge you to find a way to snap out of it, because once you go down that rabbit hole, get heartbroken and sad and all of that, nothing lasts forever. So you're going to eventually get over that, then pick yourself up and carry on. Why go through all of that when you can cut it off at the pass? Why go through this negative spiral and depression and self-sabotage and, you know, all that emptiness of giving up on life and the world and nobody cares and poor me? We all do that from time to time, but this is saying don't do that. There's a way around this right now, okay? Don't give up. Yes, you are being tied down right now, but there is freedom coming for you. Get rid of that negative energy, that negative headspace, and you will find the light. You've got to find the light in the darkness, and it's always there. Just think of a candle in the dark, right? It lights up the space. The darkness, the negativity is literally afraid of the light. Okay, you've got to keep that in mind as like a metaphor for the more positive you are, the less negativity affects you. And it's generally the case. Like, think about it. When you're really happy and something bad happens, you're like, oh, that's okay. Look, I'll deal with it. You're stronger being happy. Whereas I'm sure there's times where you've looked back and like, oh, look, if I was having a really good day that day, but if normally I would have hit the roof and gone ballistic and over that little thing. This is kind of what we're saying. Strengthen yourself through positivity, love, light, all those positive things. They're not just words. You know, it is a state of mind, it is a state of life, it is a state of being. Be that positive energy. Not only will you get through this and avoid sadness and heartbreak, you will actually attract all those positive things that you want to happen. You will manifest them. Okay, I'm getting very spiritual with you guys, but that's because we are talking about your spirit here, not so much your life. Okay, this is like you are on a journey to spiral downwards right now. By all means, if that's what you want to do, then do it. I'm just giving you advice. I'm not telling you to do one thing or the other, but like, I hope you guys understand what I'm just trying to save you from this downward spiral and show you the strength that there is in the light, in positivity, and just being positive in that energy, being thankful for what you have, understanding that crap is going to happen, but it's how we deal with it that matters. That's what brings on the severity of a problem, is how we deal with it. Do we get angry? Do we get worried? Do we get anxious? Or do we process and go, look, you know, shit happens. I will deal with that and I'll make it through just like I always have. Okay? The more you do this, the more positive you're going to get, the more happier you're going to get, and the better things are going to be for you. All right, guys, I really hope that helped. As always, if you do want a full reading, I will be, you can contact me at thegreenspsychic@gmail.com or through the socials. I will be live on TikTok on Sunday night at 7 p.m. if you'd like to come and join. Until next week, you know, try and stay positive, and blessed be, guys.